Ah, beleza. Ah, beleza. Beleza. Quem sou eu, mano? Quem sou eu e companhia? Desculpa aí, meu chegado. Já é. Voltamos aqui, reprise, onde nós tínhamos parado no último episódio, não é mesmo?
You two.
I think the circumstances allow. Gordon was telling me how you found me. Sounds like top-drawer detective work.
It was a team effort. Batman led the charge.
It's not easy to say this, but it looks like you saved my life. I guess that puts me in your debt.
Doesn't make you special, Waller. It certainly doesn't mean I like you.
Jim, would you mind giving us a minute? Batman and I have some unfinished business.
I'll go check on Joker's transfer, make sure they don't take any chances. Just try not to rip each other's heads off, okay? We can all play nice now that the bad guy's in cuffs.
You don't have to worry. Our stalemate from the roof still stands. I'm pulling out of Gotham effective immediately.
Then why are we still talking?
Tiffany Fox. Riddler's death may have caused a lot of problems, but I won't make her pay for it. A man who can't stand killing. I know you think I'm the devil, but I want you to understand. I didn't see things going down like this. I let the mission get out from under me. Never really regained a solid footing.
I don't want to hear it, Waller. Save it for your bosses in D.C.
They don't give a damn how the sausage gets made, as long as they still get their cookout. This is me and you talking about where things went wrong. I just came here to round up the pact. Quick and easy.
And if Riddler led you to Sanctus, that would have been a bonus.
Listen. Everything I did for the greater good. To protect Gotham, to uphold the law, to make the world a safer place.
You're so full of it. You caused all of this. I've seen the file. The Pact would never have come to Gotham if you hadn't kept Lotus running.
Take a look in the goddamn mirror. I'm owning my part in this. But what about you? You act so high and mighty. At the end of the day, you're just a rich guy with all the toys beating up on lunatics.
I deal with criminals who threaten my city.
You're so far up your own ass, you can't see the truth. You're as nuts as any of them. Avesta had you pegged the minute she walked in your office. She started listing off your pals.
Get out of Gotham while you still can. No!
Everything okay? We're done here. Signal the withdrawal.
I'm not gonna miss her, that's for sure. So, here we are once again. Got them safe because Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it felt pretty good getting my hands dirty. Just like old times, huh? Truth is, after I got ousted, I didn't know my place anymore. Turned into an old guy in civvies, lurking around crime scenes.
We have to work together, Jim. Solve cases. Lock up the scum who terrorize our streets.
I'd like that.
So would I.
I gotta take this. Wife probably saw the news. See you around, Batman. Don't be a stranger.
Gente, o que tá acontecendo, mano? Véi, o que tá acontecendo, véi?
Tiffany, we need to talk.
Yeah, I figured.
You're hurt.
It's nothing. I saw you take much worse. Joker was going to cut Waller ear to ear. I had to create a distraction.
It was certainly distracting.
My confession. It took you by surprise, didn't it? I just couldn't keep it in anymore.
No, I don't condone killing. Not some like Riddler.
I've been dreading this moment. Especially since I learned who you are under that mask. I was afraid of what might happen if you found out. I guess I was hoping you never would.
I wish I hadn't. You put me in a difficult position.
I know, I'm sorry, but I wasn't thinking about that at the time. I wasn't thinking about anything except what Riddler did to my family. My mother hasn't left the house since the funeral. And Luke? He just lashes out. My father's death broke them. It broke all of us. I won't ask for forgiveness. But I hope you can understand why I had to do it. I just felt so powerless. Like my life was crumbling around me.
Revenge is an impulse, one to be checked. I can't condone it. But I do understand it.
Thank you. That means a lot. I couldn't bear it if you despised me. So, where do we go from here? I suppose this puts me on your most wanted list. Rather...
If you want to fill your father's shoes, you need to learn right from wrong. You need someone to teach you.
You're giving me a second chance?
Think of it more as a sentence. You'll have to work hard for your redemption.
I promise I won't.
Let's get started.
E agora o que que vem aí, gente? Pelo amor de Deus, o que que vem? O que que vai acontecer? Fraturado. Conclusão do capítulo 4 do episódio 5.
I was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward. At least I don't want to be. Not anymore. Then again, this won't be the first time I've found my courage in a single malt.
Courage for what?
Saying goodbye. I'm leaving, Bruce.
You just need rest, Alfred. Why don't you take a long vacation? Like we talked about. Someplace in the sun, on the other side of the world from Gotham.
I rather think this vacation will be permanent.
But why?
This war of ours is not what it was when we started. I no longer have the stomach for it. It's not sustainable. At least not for me.
Come on, Alfred. You know I can't do what I do, what we do, without your help.
Well, maybe you don't have to do it at all. Our mission used to be so clear. Catch the criminals, lock them up. But nothing is clear anymore, at least not to me. Now everything has become so gray.
Gray? Talk to me, Alfred.
We used John Doe, exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in an asylum, for God's sake.
I'll admit that wasn't our finest moment.
Proceed my point. Our best judgment is no longer good enough. You empowered John Doe, kept him close when you should have put him away, inspired him to become something far more dangerous than he ever was.
What's your point?
Sometimes it's as if Batman creates the evil he means to destroy. For all our good intentions, I fear we only make things worse. A dreadful thought, I know, but one that keeps me awake at night.
Oh, please. There were plenty of criminals around before Batman showed up. I put most of them in jail.
Two-Face, Cobblepot, Lady Arkham, Joker. All they have in common is you. Anyone who comes into contact with us suffers. Lucius is gone. Tiffany has blood on her hands. I foolishly thought bringing her in might make things better. As if her enthusiasm might remind us how things were in the beginning. We put her in danger on her first day, dodging machine guns at a crime scene. The lives we touch are touched by pain. Friends, colleagues, innocents.
You think I want that? We can fix the problem, Al, but not if we run from it.
Unless we are the problem. Leaving this all behind might be the only solution. One thing is for certain, my tremors are gone.
Well, that's great news, Al.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go. I thought it was the kidnapping with Lady Arkham that caused them. Some kind of residual trauma. But I had it wrong. This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you. The tremors, the fainting spells.
Do you really think I'm that bad?
No, I'm sorry, Bruce. That's not what I meant at all. Your father was driven by an obsession, by a need to control. He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking himself invincible, oblivious to the cost. Just like you.
Not like me. I chase that darkness away.
And yet, history is repeating itself. I'm more certain of that with every passing day.
Okay, maybe I am more like my father than I want to admit, but our paths are different.
Can't you see? The paths may diverge, but they end in the same place. Face down in an alley, shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that. I won't bury you, too. I stood by and did nothing while Thomas destroyed himself, along with everything he loved. I enabled him, like I've been enabling you. Realizing this, I've never felt so helpless. I wanted things to be different for you, my boy. You deserved a better life than the one I gave you. I failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
Alfred, I'm nothing without you. You're my father. The best father anyone could have hope for.
A good father wants his children to be happy and safe. Seeing how far you are from either, it's why I have to go. Well, I don't want to miss my flight. There's always traffic around the airport. You don't have to do it, Bruce. There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade, and I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
You're right, Al. It's who I am. I will always be Batman. And that will never change.
I know. Rubbish goes out on Tuesday, and there's lasagna in the freezer. I'm sure you'll manage.
Vocês devem estar assim. Durante a temporada, seus relacionamentos foram afetados por suas ações e decisões na história.
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble.
Disseram que a levariam à justiça. Alice sentiu um prazer cruel de fazer admitir que era parte do pacto em frente a Tiffany. Ela adorou quando Bane foi deixado para trás no ataque ao robô permitindo que ela assumisse o controle do pacto. Alice sentiu um pouco de tristeza quando você admitiu a traição, mas ainda sentiu condenou a morte. Alice ficou com o coração partido quando você convenceu Jonas de jogá-la, acreditando estar segura como você da gente, ela te desafiou a tentar prendê-la.
Thunderbolt! I'm the whole goddamn hurt!
Eu não vi o... Ah, é da Harley Quinn.
You got that...
Thunderbolt! I'm the whole goddamn hurricane!
O Alice ficou feliz que você ter apoiado a autoridade dela. Os soldados que apontaram no polícia de Gotham. Ela não conseguiu contato com o Bond depois da primeira luta com Bane. O Alice ficou furioso por você estragar sua força com o pacto. Ela te considerou um inimigo do Estado por se aliar com João Ninguém na ponte de Gotham. Apesar de simpática com ela, ela deixou Gotham como sua inimiga. Gordon.
Gotham safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it!
Gordon se sentiu honrado por você, confiado nele, se secreta com o sufoco. Bom, distraído quando se interrogou ele sem que ele soubesse, declarou sua parceria. Apesar da briga sem que ele fosse preso pela chamada ataque inicial do Bane, Gordon ficou enojado com esse telhado criminoso molegado de seguir a lei. Ele ficou agradecido quando você o perdoou por ter perdido o por ter deixado a Olha provocá-lo.
I weighed my options and what can I say? I don't like to lose.
Meu Deus, você e 26 dos jogadores disseram que amavam, mas não a libertaram. A ponte tornada agora ficou irritada com a situação, mas as pessoas nunca mudam. Ela ficou emocionada por ser da contrária do Gordon, avisá-la de que a polícia de Gotham estava em caos. Ela ficou honrada por ser convidada para baixo da caverna, sua área secreta. Temporizada com ela, ter sentido a morte quando observou seus pais com o pacto. Embora você ame, você não fez a ponte para tirar a cena da força-tarefa de Wally.
I won't let you down.
Você 80% dos jogadores protegeram a Tiffany. Vamos ver? Tiffany foi traída quando fez missão na morte do Luke. Ela ficou aterrorizada quando você disse que fazia parte do pacto do laboratório do pai dela. Quando você expulsou o escritório, Tiffany ficou triste por ter tentado fazer com que você fosse preso. Ao princípio ela ficou confusa, mas muito impressionada quando você contou a ela que é um Batman. Agora Tiffany está arrependida do assassinato do charada sob sua celosa orientação. Você 54% dos jogadores chamaram ela para trabalhar para você. A Veste ficou traumatizada pelo jogo do Sarado e pela perda da audição. Ela ficou agradecida por você não ter se portado quando ela admitiu que revelou sua identidade secreta ao Harley. A Veste ficou preocupada por ter confiado em João ninguém para encontrar a Harley depois de ela ter escapado de Sanctus. Depois de ajudá-la a chantagear o Harley, a Vesta ficou esperançosa sobre seu novo cargo nas empresas ruins.
If a man hides in plain sight for that long,
Depois de que a violenta Alfred ficou com sede de vingança. Depois que você conseguiu deporar a Tiffany, Alfred ficou aliviado de não ter mais esconder dela. Depois de manhã, no Batcaverna, Alfred se viu tranquilizado quando você concordou que ele precisava de férias. Ele logo ficou muito preocupado pela grande influência do Batman no Coringa Vigilante. Alfred deixou a mansão Wayne angustiado porque foi acusada com os criminosos de te consumir.
We're two threads in the same
Você e
stitch, bound
54%
together.
disseram por ele que deram não ficou feliz quando você concordou com esse sangue inteiro de luz. Ele ficou orgulhoso de ter te trazido para o pacto, que deu um ataque bem sucedido ao comboio da agência. João ficou espantado por você ter estragado seu disfarce com o Harley deixando-a furiosa. Depois de você ter confiado nele na casa maluca, João se dedicou a te ajudar a limpar Gotham. O Coringa acha que você é tão louco quanto ele por considerar ele seu amigo. Mano, a única coisa que... Deixa eu só ver tudo aqui.
Visitor for John Doe.
Bruce!
Caralho, mano. Caralho. Bom, gente, mas infelizmente não vai ter uma terceira temporada, porque pra quem não sabe, a Telltale, infelizmente, ela faliu, né? Então provavelmente a gente não vai ter uma outra temporada. Queria que tivesse, porém nós não vamos ter, bem provavelmente. Mas é isso, né, mano? Eu vou tentar baixar aqui pra fazer algumas escolhas diferentes. Não sei se eu vou conseguir, mas eu vou tentar aqui fazer algumas escolhinhas diferentes pra ver o que vai acontecer, né? Então eu vou ver aqui o que a gente pode fazer. Mas é basicamente isso, né, mano? Conseguimos. E é isso. Meu Deus. Então, gente, basicamente, vocês viram ali que, né, tipo, a mulher gata, ela não foi libertada, né? Porque, velho, eu pensei aqui comigo. Eu acho que o João, ele não precisa, tipo, Então, tipo assim, eu me senti muito coisa em relação a isso, mano. Porque, tipo, entregar o João seria uma coisa muito sacanagem com ele, entendeu? E, mano, sem contar que, cara, a relação do Bruce e da Celina são entre tapas e beijos, né? Entendeu? Então, assim, é na porrada ali, todo momento. Então, mano, eu acho que ambos querendo, eu acho que ia tudo certo. Então, não tem como eu especificar nada, não tem como eu dizer nada, mas é isso, basicamente. Eu espero de verdade que vocês tenham gostado. Um beijo pra vocês e tamo junto, gente.